How are you, gents? It's SBG here on this Saturday morning. I'm out and about pretty early this morning, so I thought I'd get to it and make a video. We've had about an inch of rain early this morning, and that's great because Brisbane and surrounding areas really needed the rain. Anyway, I'll get onto the video. Gents, what I want to talk about this morning is a very serious topic, and I received a notification on my phone about one of Hammerhand's videos, and I don't know why the notification has come in like 2 weeks after the video was published. I think it was published on September 6th, but Hammer was talking about the social credit system or the social credit score system that currently exists in China, and my ears really perked up when I was listening to his video. Basically, the social credit score system has been introduced in China to control, track, and manipulate their population. Basically, it's a tool used to control dissent. It's very alarming and it is very disturbing. It has been particularly used to crack down on minority groups in places like Xinjiang, the Uyghurs, who are Muslims, who are persecuted by the Chinese government, and it can have a huge effect on people's lives. You can be prevented from purchasing train tickets, airline tickets. You can be blacklisted from certain jobs. You could be prevented from gaining employment altogether. And even if you buy alcohol at a store, you buy cigarettes, if you are not married, that goes against your social credit score. It's very alarming. It's a very frightening development that has occurred in China recently. Since the dictator Xi Jinping has come into power in 2012, things in China have changed for the worse. The social credit score system is one of the reasons why I left China. It was not the only reason or the primary reason, but it was one of the reasons. And like Hammer was saying in his video, make no mistake, gents, I'm pretty sure that in the West, we are also going to end up having a social credit score system. And I'll bet you at the current time, there are many politicians who are just salivating like rabid dogs at the prospect of being able to implement this system. The infrastructure, the framework is already in place in Western countries like the USA, UK, and Australia. And anybody who thinks that this sort of thing is not going to happen in Australia or the USA is extremely naive. It's 2019 and 1984 Big Brother is already well on the way. In China, the social credit score system is used to control dissenters and to track their movements, but just anybody who might be hostile toward the CCP, CPC, whatever acronym you want to use. I think that in Western society, it will be used as a tool to control men who are anti-feminist, men who speak out against women, against hypergamy and gynocentrism. And like Hammer was saying, men could be prevented from getting a passport or even applying for a passport. Or if you have been a regular visitor to Southeast Asia, your passport may be cancelled. I can envisage this sort of thing happening in the next few years anyway, because feminists don't like Western guys who are going over to places like Thailand and the Philippines and banging fucking bar girls and hookers over there, which personally I don't have a problem with, and I understand why guys are leaving the West, because the West has just become a big cesspool. It's a shithole. The women here are shit. The society's becoming shit. It's too expensive anyway, so that's another reason why men are leaving. But things are going to get a lot worse. And I'm not a very techno-savvy guy, but I know that if you have a mobile phone, if you use a laptop, you can be tracked. And for sure, ASIO here in Australia can track us, the CIA can track you, the FBI can track you. I think it's MI5 in England, they can track you. And the more technology that you use, that you utilize, the more vulnerable you become. I personally know a guy in Hangzhou in China who has been restricted to within the city limits. He can't buy an airline ticket on WeChat Pay. He can't buy a train ticket. He cannot leave the city limits of Hangzhou. And this is happening to thousands, probably millions of people within China. And if you're a single guy and you are not married, you don't have a family, you will even be more closely monitored, because communist regimes, they want everyone to be in tight-knit family groups. And this has got nothing to do with the promotion of family values. They don't believe in that. That's a lot of bullshit. They want everyone to be in tight-knit family groups because tight-knit family groups are much easier to control, track, and manipulate. And that is exactly what is going to happen in places like the UK, USA, and Australia. So there's a lot of use now of biometric data, iris scanning, that sort of thing when you go to airports. I've been fingerprinted in China before, not digitally or electronically, but just with ink. So, and that's been going on for a while. And this sort of practice is going to become more widespread. So don't think that this can't happen in the West. It's going to happen. And feminists are already lobbying governments and airlines. They want airfares to Asia to become more expensive because, guys, these women don't want us to have any enjoyment in life, especially us guys who are over 45. As far as women are concerned, we are just shit that should be filed away in a filing cabinet. No one cares about men here in the West anymore. It's just getting worse and worse. And I advise guys, if you can leave within the next year or so, get away from the West, you should do so and apply for a passport as soon as possible. If you can afford it, just go over to Thailand, the Philippines, chill out, enjoy your life. Women over there are hypergamous too, and are gynocentric, but nothing like compared to here. And they don't have all that PC feminist crap over there. And I think that the West is a lost cause. I've thought before maybe we can change things. Now I've become very pessimistic. I don't think anything is going to change anytime soon. Anyway, gents, thanks for watching the video. Please leave a few comments. If you like the videos, please subscribe. Thank you for listening and watching as always. And I hope to talk to you again soon. Bye.